Okay. Man. Okay. Hang on. Give me a pullback market. Yo, yes, we can do that. Hang on. Is it even gonna work in voice chat? How do you want to do that? I feel like you're gonna hear yourself. Yo, what's up, buddy? Oh no. Can't hear you. Hang on. Hello? Yep, what's up? The market took off without me, dude. Kind of pissed off now. Yeah, it just I got Bookmaps here. I got Bookmaps on the stream. I don't know if you want the other chart of the Bookmaps. I'm trying to figure out how I can do both. like if I do split, like I can do split screen. And I just don't know how to get the other screen to be what I want. Yeah, I'm not really sure how to do that. It just says replace screen sharing or cancel it, but I just want to put both screens on there. Yeah, I will. I'll work on it. See, because now I got this on there. I don't know. I'll just do it like this for now. And then I'll put, maybe I can put like Bookmaps. I don't even know. Okay. Anyway, I don't think I have a trade. Market's gone. Unless I get a nice pullback here. All right, so I'm going to show you Bookmaps. Basically, the levels that I have on there right now, those are high volume pivots. So when price is around those levels, I want to pay attention. See how it came down, hit DD band, which is the green one, and then the left. So I could probably just get rid. I'm not even really trading NQ. I just have it on here so I can compare each chart. It's just more information. But yeah, this band here, the green one, this line, price traded down into it after we had this big run up this morning. Price traded down into it and then basically took off from there. 66.10 is the line, and it dropped to 6,600 about right there. And then it took off. So on Bookmaps, what I'm seeing, I'm going to show you Bookmaps now. So we're not really on any like key pivot or area, thus why I'm not really interested in taking a trade. But let me show you the Bookmaps now. This is Bookmaps. These are orders. The white are orders. Those are all passive sell and passive buy orders in the market. When I see those orders get absorbed this morning, like for example, like way down here is how I knew to go long. I'm talking way down here. It was like to go back in Bookmaps is a pain in the ass. But there was, when it was pulling back this morning, I had seen it was a big white area like this here. And the thing is, it's illegal to spoof orders, but they do that all the time because it's very hard to prove that that's what you were doing. So this morning I saw spoofing orders, which means they were here, there were orders, a lot of them, and each time price would hit the level, the order got moved lower and then lower and then lower. And price just kept dumping, even though there was orders. That's spoofing orders. It's actually illegal to do, but like I said, it's very hard to prove and get in trouble for it. Anyway, institutions and shit do that. But I saw the orders finally get absorbed, and you can tell price was being pushed down to this level so that the orders could get filled, and then you had aggressive buying pushing the price up, and ever since that we've had aggressive move up. So that was the mover this morning. I saw it all in real time, and if you go back on the stream and watch it, you can literally see those orders first getting spoofed and then next getting absorbed as price moved lower. The one from this morning. Yeah. No, I was talking about the one this morning. So right now, I don't see anything up here, especially because we just basically had a move that I kind of missed because I was setting stuff up. So only I'd be interested to trade if we move back down kind of and I can get long. Like you see this white line here at 66.20. That's an area where I'd be interested to see if we get buyers stepping in. That it's a level that I would definitely watch. Not really, no. Yes, based on the passive orders here. So unless these orders get pulled and spoofed, and they don't get absorbed, if we move down here and I see aggressive buying, and I'll teach you how to read what aggressive buying is. But like if I see aggressive buying and even right here, there's a bit of some orders, so at 66.30. If I see aggressive buying down here, I mean, right now it's pretty aggressive buying. You can just read this, and the whiter is the larger passive buy orders. The buy orders are down here. The sell orders are up here. So these are passive sell orders all up here, and then below price is going to be passive buy orders mostly. But right now, price is the bulls are back. Basically, what I'm seeing is the bulls are back in town after this whole week, which is what I expected. I mean, we had a whole week of like selling, dude. Um, it was nasty. So, oh, is it not? Is the stream not on Bookmaps? Oh, okay. I was like, what? Why is it not? I should be seeing it right now. Let me go to. Yeah, I'm still figuring all this stuff out. But yeah, I want to see a pullback right now. I can't enter a trade right now. It's too high. I've made $1,600 today. I'm not in any rush to like give it up and give it back. So right now volatility is high. So that's another thing is the VIX. The VIX is going to tell you basically whether the market's liquid or illiquid. The more illiquid the market is, you have much larger price swings, and I always trade much smaller when the VIX is high, because you have much more like fast drops. And when volatility is high, I say, I'm going to tell price what I want, and if it doesn't give it to me, then I'm not going to chase it, because yeah, yeah, yeah. Like here, let's look back at like 130. Let's see when it hit DD band was 124. So that was before I even set up the stream. 124 is way back here. A lot, but it depends what size I was trading. I mean, if I held it all the way up here, that'd be like 30 handles. That's a huge trade, man. That's like, thousands of dollars. But if you can hold the whole thing, right? I mean, but that's what Bookmaps kind of helps you see, is whether you want to hold, or if you see a lot of selling pressure and you're long and you want to enter or exit into the selling pressure, it helps you, get your exits and your entries better. So right now it looks like we're coming all the way back up to the highs for the day. And the market it's just continuing higher. So that's cool, but because especially after this week was pretty terrible. So as far as like longing, it was just not good for longing. But today I think the shorts are getting kind of squeezed out. I want to see, like, up here there's a lot of selling, so you'll see price hit this level, and if you see absorption, just read it. If you see absorption, you're going to see price pull back. That's sellers getting in, thinking, trying to create a resistance, trying to give the market some selling pressure to overwhelm the buyers, and then price would drop, and then the shorts would make money, and the bulls, would lose, or it'd give the bulls an opportunity to enter on a dip. Since today is pretty bullish, I think we'll go back up to 66.47 today. I think we'll run that high. That's the high a day right now, and we're at 66.38. It's another like 10 handles, but I think it's very possible that we take that high out. Let me ask you, how is my mic sound? Does it sound good or not? Yeah, it sounds good. Okay, cool. So yeah, there's nothing right now, man. I would have liked to take the long off DD band, or even, oh man, So you see this orange. Oh wait, let me show you the other. So I'm just showing you. You see Bookmaps right now, but let me show you the other screen, which I wish I could show them both at the same time because Bookmaps is super fucking fast and volatile, and it's not really like you don't want to look at every move on Bookmaps and think like something's happening because it's not. Um, do you see the other screen now? I don't know why I'm having a hard time with that. Okay, let me just do this again. There you go. This is just the market right now. So, I mean, it's not doing anything super crazy. This is the high a day I was talking about that I think we'll run. I think we'll run that. I think it's probable. So I'll put high of day, probable. Yeah, you are in my ear. I cannot hear you. I cannot hear you through my laptop. It would first you'd hear yourself, which I don't know, maybe that's fine. You could just turn it off and then watch the stream. Damn, son, what the fuck? Okay, now that's a move right there. Jesus, what news just came out, bro? This is a news move. That's why the market turned around today. That's a move based off news. Something must have just happened. Some good news. Either Trump ended a fucking trade war with China or got the price of soybeans to the lowest they've been in 20 years or some shit. Yeah, that's a fucking move right there. Look at that big fucking green candle, man. No. No, I didn't enter. I mean, I'm kind of getting a little FOMO, but I'm not going to chase it up here. There's no, I mean, that's stupid. I'm not going to chase it up here. But right as I wrote high of day probable. Let me see. Let me read Bookmaps and see what's going on. There's not a ton of volume going on up here. I think anyone that was trying to short this just got absolutely wrecked. I think we'll see some profit taking, a little pullback. Maybe I could try an entry on a pullback. Maybe. This is where I trade from. This is trade of 8. So I'll put it here. If I do enter a trade, I would buy ES. But I can't chase it up here. What the fuck? Wow. I'll put wow, that's a huge move. I'll put Bookmaps back on. You can kind of read just with me here. Yeah, that would have been a huge move. Like, depending on how many contracts you're in, you're making thousands and thousands of dollars on that in a split second. It's not common, and to be in that, it's mostly luck usually. But nice move. Some good news of something must have happened. Whatever that might be. So over here is actually the orders. This is a session volume profile. This is literally a volume profile. That's kind of what Rocket Scooter is. Those pivots, those high volume pivots. I just showing you on my other screen. That's basically like every time those pivots get hit, you have high volume, and that's where you're going to get high volume nodes here. So like at DD band, which is way down at 6610, I guarantee you there's going to be volume there. 6610. Look, high volume node. See the bump in volume? And that's what I like about Rocket Scooter, man, because it gives me those pivots, and then I can use this to see what, if it's buying or selling pressure, or kind of get like a narrative in price on if bulls are buying or if bears are selling, or who's more confident here. And then I can gauge that to give me more confidence in a trade. Um, the guy who has Rocket Scooter, he doesn't use any of this stuff. Bookmaps, nothing. But I like Bookmaps. But over here, you're going to see the orders. When you see kind of like a bigger, like green, and you get to a price level and you see more of like higher levels of passive buy orders, a lot of the time you can look at that and say, like, right now, bulls are just taking profit. Like, whoever was in that long, like, and whoever chased it, they're just like, they took their money and they're selling now. So it's not even bears jumping in on a short. Like, there's no bears here. Actually, where I want to see now, I could see on this pullback if I could enter a trade. Like, there's a lot of volume here, volume picked up. I could enter a trade here. Let me actually go one contract long. And then I'm just going to see, I could get stopped out on this. That's fine if I give back a couple $100, but I think right here, it's the volume's picking up. Look at all the buying coming in. There's a lot of buying coming in. So I could take this up. I'm up. I took a very small position, brother, like 1 micro. So each handle it moves is $5 for me. But if you trade a normal size, or if I up my position, like if it dips more, I'll buy more. But it's so volatile right now, I don't want to take a larger position, bro, just because I already made my money. Like this morning I was trading 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 micros. 10 micros equal 1 mini. So 1 micro on the micro ES, 1 micro contract is $5 for 1 point. On the mini ES, that's $50 each handle per contract. So it's a huge difference. I'm trading 1/10 of the size of a regular ES. No, I just entered with price way up here. My entry is not on Bookmaps. It's on Trade of 8, which, oh, you can't see that. Let me put my Trade of 8 on Bookmaps. This is the things I got to figure out, man. So here's my trade right here. This is Trade of 8. I'm trading MES, and I'm probably going to buy another one if we get a bit more of a dip here. And I see absorption. There you go. That's absorption. So now I'm in 2. I shouldn't be chasing the high. That's why I'm trading so small. But I could possibly trade for a small scalp up. Let me get my trade of 8 back up. These things keep moving. So I'll risk like $200 on this trade. If it keeps dropping below that, I'll probably exit, and then I'll be out with a loss of 200. That'll be my first loss of the day too. But I shouldn't trade up here anyway. I'm just doing it to show you. It does look like there's some buying here, but it could just go lower too. That's the thing. Let's zoom out a little bit. So this is all buying down in here. So I think it's very possible that this trade works out. This is all this white. These are passive buy orders. People want to buy the dip right now. People are not scared. People are not selling the dip. They're buying the dip, just like I just did. I'm buying the dip. I'm currently up $22. I'll take this thing back up to the high day. I'll take this thing back up to 66.72. I'll probably sell one before I get there, and then I'll sell the other at the top. But this is buying right now. People are buying. My average is basically right where price is at right now. As you can see, like I'm between break even and green and red. It's all right here. My average is 66.59.50. Price is dipping, but look at over here. You see these this volume here. There's more buyers here down here. So when price dips, it's just people buying, pushing the price higher. And it could break, it could go lower. I'm fine either way. Yeah, this is a lot of buying. I'll buy another one on that dip. So now my average is 66.56. Average is right about here, right in here. It is, but look, did you not see all the buyers down there buying it right up? So I'm not too worried right now. Dude, this buy is kind of stupid. Yeah, this is kind of supporting here pretty good. So there's buyers right down in here. I'm not too worried. I think I'll get another pop to sell on. I'll take 5 or 10 handles. There we go. I think price wants to go up back to like 66.70. There's some pretty big sell orders up here. So I think whoever's buying down here is setting up some sell orders up here to kind of take profits. This is the part of trading where it's like, be patient and be indifferent. I'm indifferent to this outcome. I could care less, man. I'd like it to work out, but I already had a good morning trading. So I'd like it to work out because you're here and I took this trade kind of just to show you so it's not boring. But it's not the best trade. I do like the buying right now. It looks like, yeah. Well, I'm up on the day a lot. So if I lose, like I said, $200, that's fine. Looks like we're getting some selling pressure coming in here though. So I might actually want to get out of this position. There's some pretty big selling going on right here. You see that? So I might, but we're absorbing it. There we run through it. We might squeeze all these shorts out. I'm up $50. I'll just sell one. So I've only got 2 now. I'm just basically lowering my position size for a possible short squeeze. So now I'm only in 2 micros. That's a very small position. So even if this trade hits, I'm not going to make a bunch of money, but it's not one of the most probable trades. So I'm not going to risk a bunch of money. I always think when I'm trading, how much am I willing to lose before how much I'm going to make? Like, how much can I risk before how much can I make? Like, I never think that's like thinking backwards. I never think like, okay, if this trade hits that I'm taking, I'm going to make $6,000. No, what I think is, okay, this trade I'm taking, if I lose, I'm going to lose $6,000. Can I handle that or not? So, because that's how you have to approach trading is the money you're putting up is gone. So we just ran into some pretty big sell orders. We're slowing down here too. I think I'll exit one more. The buyers are kind of slowing down. They're stepping away a little bit. So I'm just on the fence. When you're on the fence, I don't want to be trading that. I don't like because why? It feels more like a gamble. Like I'm not a gambler. I don't want to gamble. I want to trade where my edge works. And right now, I don't see much buying. I don't see much selling. I think it's very possible price goes higher, but I'm only going to have one contract here. I don't want any more. One contract, I'm up 5. So basically, one contract, I'm up 10 handles right now with one contract. If this was a mini, I'd be up $380, but I'm only up 35 instead, just because I'm not trying to risk that money. But yeah, I should get your voice on stream. Like I think I can invite you to the stream, maybe. Um, and then I can mentor you, and then if you become profitable, you can shout me praises from the mountains. Yeah. You'll be my first profitable student. So yeah, if I was in a mini right now, this trade would be up $500. But fuck that. This trade has actually worked quite nicely. The buying we were seeing, it was there. It was real. That I did not use Rocket Scooter at all for that. I just used Bookmaps for that. Rocket Scooter being the yeah, it's and people think Bookmaps is hard. Clip this, motherfucking AI. People think Bookmaps is hard. Bookmaps is not hard, bro. Like if you have good pivots and you can see and in your head form a narrative of what price is doing. Like when you see those buyers buying, like you tell yourself, there's buyers here, there's bulls here. Like you want to be a bull, you want to buy if there's buying, if there's large buying orders, then you want to buy with them. Why would you sell against them? So it helps you see, because even if price hits one of your pivots in whatever you trade, whether it be supply and demand or some ICT, SMC, stuff like that. I traded for a long time. You still want this confirmation of Bookmaps, and it's really not that hard to read, man. I learned Bookmaps in like a day. If you know anything about trading, Bookmaps is not that hard to learn. Some people are just scared to learn it. I would be up about $600 right now if this was a mini, but I'm only up 60. And I did say I wanted to take it all the way to the day's high, but I think I'll just sell it here for $65, my last contract. That would have been a $650 gain. If I was trading a mini. Anyway, I basically made nothing there. Yeah, it did. And so I'm not going to be out here, taking a shit ton of risk for no reason. Why would I do that? Okay. I actually think I have that. Well, you got to look at Restream because that's what I'm using to stream, but on there, wow, this trade might go all the way back up to the high day. I think it will. Anyway, like I can press like shift 2, shift 3, shift 4, and it can change. Like, look, I'll press shift 4 and it'll change now. So how does the screen look now? It should be like half and half, right? I think it's like a 4 second delay on YouTube, so it should catch up. But how fucking slow is it? Okay. God damn, that's slow. All right. Um, so it's half and half. Like, how do I change it? How do I like? I can go to customize, but there, it's not. Yeah, yeah. Like hide camera, keep audio, remove. It's like a placeholder, or I don't even know. Video settings. Like I want because I have like 3 monitors here, and that's enough. It should be. I just don't know how to get the other side of this screen to be Rocket Scooter, while the other side is Bookmaps. Okay, let me just do that. I'll just fucking ChatGPT this shit. Yeah, what do you think? I mean, you just saw me literally tell you narrative and everything where the buyers were coming in on the dip. I was buying into a dip. Like price was going down and I was buying. Like my balls are huge. What can I say? Yeah, they're all going to be on YouTube Live for now, and then they're also like in my database on Restream. I'll just leave them up on YouTube, and so maybe I should like change the name too to like mentoring, well trading, well live trading, something like that. If you can think of a name that would be attractive to click on, let me know. But I'll think about it. But I think that's what I'll do if you're ever here for these sessions. And then other than that, yeah, I'm just going to be trading and live trading, and I'll just leave them up on my YouTube for people to see. Not that probably anyone's going to go and look back at them, but I'll leave them up there for whatever. Yeah, well, even right now, look at Bookmaps. Let me put the screen on full and look at Bookmaps. Look at that white. Look at that selling pressure up there. There's a lot of people selling this high right now. So would I ever long right here? I would never long right here. No, because there's not much beneath me and there's a lot above me. So I'm good. And then you can look over here. You look at these orders. These are orders. These are actual orders. These are passive sell orders, 120 to passive sell. So unless this just gets absolutely obliterated, like when price did a minute ago and it shot up like that, that was on news. I still got to find out what news that was. But dude, I just realized you're also watching, you're listening to me and my screen is like super fucking delayed. Anyway, unless we shoot way up through this and like, I mean, after we've moved up so much today, I don't think there's any way that we do that. But I'm just saying, if we did, like, then maybe I'll consider it. Then we get like a lot of buying pressure beneath, and then that would be a super quick scalp because that's like a short squeeze with high buying volume. But I'm not. Look, see, price is going lower. Price is not absorbing this level very well. What does that mean, bro? What does that mean, right? When you're learning this, that basically just means there's not buyers up here at 66.71. People are not paying that price for this commodity. This isn't really a commodity, but okay. I just chat GBT'd. Now that price is dipping, there's some people buying, but you can see how it rejected there. I literally just said I'd never buy it there. You could have shorted right there. I'm not going to short against this. I'm actually not a big short guy. I don't like to short. I've had to short the past couple days because the market has just been tanking. But I don't like to short. Markets go up, I'm a bull. I like to be a bull. I don't like to short markets. If I short markets, I always get a little extra nervous. I don't like it. It's not my thing. But you could have shorted up here if that's your thing. You could have literally shorted right here, seeing all this selling pressure. You can bet on a little short from 66.71 all the way down to 66.63. That's a huge move, dude. Look, and it's still going. That's a big move. It might not look like it because this is such a huge move moving up, but if you caught that short, you're up a couple $100 if you're trading mini contracts, or a couple thousand depending on how many you're trading. Just on that move. Okay. If you're using Restream, which I am, add 2 screen shares. Yeah. Click present. Share screen. Choose monitor 1, then click present. Share screen again. Okay, that's what I'm doing. Not mute. No. Oh wait, can I click add? Screen share. Share. What about this? Bitch. No, that didn't work. Hang on. Let me take a photo for ChatGPT's dumbass. Okay, you good. Yo, I'm almost done fixing this problem, I think. Okay, share screen. Nice, man. That's good. Okay. Probably not for the rest of the day. If I know anything about the markets, unless we get a big dip, I think we're just going to consolidate up here. A lot of trading, man, is just sitting here doing nothing. So that's why, like, working on patience, stuff like that. Like right now, there's nothing I could even really tell you. Like, let me see if I can get both these on the screen at once, and then I'll go over something real quick. But there's not even much going on. Okay. Fucking idiot, bro. Fucking ChatGPT is so stupid. Okay, man. No worries, bro. I will be here. Yeah, let me see if there is any. I don't know if there is, if you can make a short, because I was only trading micros, dude. I wasn't trading anything serious. People want to see like real size. Otherwise, they're gonna be like, "Oh, this motherfucker doesn't trade." Like they don't know shit, bro. But I mean, maybe there's a clip in there. Honestly, maybe. I mean, you got to start somewhere, right? But yeah, it was a very small trade. Like tomorrow, I'm hoping to actually like catch a trade that I can clip and it's sexy, and I can also like teach along with it. Yeah, it was a very that was a very tough position to enter, man. That like I only did that because you were here. I probably would not have taken that trade. Yeah, well, that's why I was trading a micro. But if I was trading a mini, imagine. I mean, I would have been whipsawing down 500, down 1,000, up 1,000, up 2,000. Like like nah, man. I'll stick to my micros when the volatility is this fucking high. The market is very illiquid right now. I have multiple funded accounts, but I'm only trading one on stream. The others I'm trading off stream. But and that's but it's a funded account with Tradeify for $50,000. So it's a $50,000 funded account. Yeah, the balance right now. I took some drawdown yesterday trading it. It was like 48,900. But I rescued it today. It's up to like what is it? Let me see what it's at, bro. It's up to like 50 50,000 50,470. Yeah, and my P&L is just below 1,600 for the day total. I'm not sure why my laptop or like computer P&L is slightly different than my phone P&L because I took a screenshot on my phone and it was different, but it was only like a $30 difference. So I don't know what that's all about, but that's it. Yeah, man, I'll be here. I'm just gonna hang out, see if I can get any more trades, but there's really probably nothing for the rest of the day. So I just sit here and practice patience. That's really all I do. Check it out. If I didn't remove it, I might have accidentally removed it trying to delete something else. But if I did, I think I still have the content in the restream. I think I'm not really sure, but tomorrow or not tomorrow because tomorrow's Saturday, but Monday, once I have the webcam and my setup and everything, then I'm really going to try to get some clips and some nice trades. Today was just kind of I was trying to make my account balance back. I did. I'm good. I'm positive on the account, so now I'm just gonna next week focus on trading it to get a payout on stream. Yeah, on stream. All right, man. Yeah, let me know. Let me know about that because I think I should get a real computer. Yeah. All right, dude. Talk to you later, man. Okay, I just entered a trade. I'm trading micros. I'm going to share Bookmaps. This is what I'm using here to make this trade. I'll leave this here. So I'm looking at this white area here to hold. Matter of fact, so I'm in 7 micros here. The buyers are stepping in at this level. We've had a nice run up today after a whole week of selling. So I'm expecting us to trade out of the zone. My average is 66.59. So my average is right here. About right here. I'm looking for trading up into this area here, back into this area of liquidity here. You see the high volume nodes here. So I'm expecting us to, people are buying down here actively right now, are buying this dip. This is liquidity. These are passive sell or passive buy orders, excuse me. So I'm looking for a bounce here. Get my P&L back on the screen. I don't know where to put it. Just put it down here for now. You guys can see that. We might get one more dip before we push price higher. I will stop out at 66.49. I'm seeing these orders getting absorbed. You can see right here the orders are getting absorbed. They're not getting pulled or anything like that. So there's that dip I was talking about. Buy one more on that dip. Buyers are still stepping in. A bunch of orders just got filled here. About 66.50. Took some aggressive selling to get us down into there. That's what this red bubble is. It's aggressive sellers. And now we're pushing out of this area here. It's kind of like I thought we would. But, average in here is 66.59. About right here. About to break even on this. Okay, so now we're in the green. That's a nice move here. So we just had a bunch of buys down there. Now we're pushing higher. So I said I kind of wanted to get up to this area, this liquidity up here, this liquidity zone here. So it's just a scalp. Come on, yes. Come on, Bulls. We had a pretty good run today. I'm happy with this. Should be a good trade. I'm really just looking for 10 handles. If I can get it from 66.59 to 66.69 or 69, 66.70, around there, that would be around this level here. If I can get it up there, I'll take that. I'll take profit there. As far as stopping out, I'll stop out about 47, 46 down in there. I'll stop out. Meantime, I could get another contract down here. Get my average down here to 57. You can see this selling is getting absorbed here as we move lower, as we dip. These are heavy orders, passive buy orders, but they're getting absorbed as price hits it. These are buy orders. Approaching our stop here, 44. I just bought 2 more on that dip. Right, I took this short here. Lots of selling pressure up in here. Alright. I am engaged in some longs here at the end of the day. Order flow is looking bullish. Very bullish. I'm only 4 micros in. Alright, I want to see. We're in a very tight consolidation right now, but buyers, order flow, everything like that is quite bullish. There's a lot of liquidity here, and it's looking like a lot of buys at this level. I'm 6 micros in this trade on MES. Let's see. I'll dip now. We have support that's like moving up the price. Each dip is getting bought up. Real nice. Real nice. This is what I mean when I say bullish order flow. Here, orders are clustered and filled. Here, orders are now moving up, clustered and filled. These are moving up. We're about to have a short squeeze. Clip this, AI, if you're here. This is what reading the tape is. You hear people say that. We're reading the tape. The dips are being bought up. Shorts are trying to keep price down right now. There's volume up here, there's volume down here. Yeah. So
Yeah, this shit look. Was I right about the volume? The circles here?
yeah. Where?
No, just on the bars.
Yeah.
The circles here.
Yeah, the red volume.
Is that texture or is that just the app you're using?
It's Bookmaps. It's yeah, it's Bookmaps.
What is all this?
This is a session volume profile. This is like the volume that takes place throughout the day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the high nodes, those are like volume. That's like contract being traded. Yeah. And then these are like passive sell orders, passive buy orders down here. That's like the whiter it is, the more orders there is at that spot. So there's a lot of orders up here, there's a lot of orders down here.
Okay, so horizontal lines.
Yeah.
Well, there's everything there.
Yeah, and then the bubbles are aggressive sellers and aggressive buyers. Right now, the sellers are more aggressive.
That's so true.
Yeah, exactly. It
Now
does.
this is it. What are you looking at?
Bookmaps.
No, like what stock?
Oh, ES. It's
Oh,
future.
yeah.
Yeah, ES futures. Yeah. Yes, sir.
Did you see the text? I sent you like a whole thing. Like, dude, your thing about getting invested, like you're looking at that one thing.
Yeah.
Bro, not a financial advisor. Put half your fucking investments in Google right now. Dude, I bought it while it was like $260. I didn't expect it to jump so high, but I knew it was cheap. It's like
What is it now?
It's $300.
Damn, son.
I think you should. Dude, even fucking Warren Buffett just put some in there.
Really?
But I don't go based off what he did. I invested in what he did. But,
Nice. That's crazy, bro.
no, but you should really put some money in that motherfucker.
Okay. I have to look at Google, man. I don't know what they're up to. I'm not big on that side of stuff. But
I saw that they're just not like a search engine, bro. They're kind of like how Tesla is. Like Tesla has like energy, all this other shit. I mean, Google is AI. They're needing they have a warehouse for robotics. They're going to be leading in robotics. I'm
interesting.
saying a bunch of shit on. You should read it.
I will read it. Yeah, I will, man. Very interesting.
They hurt themselves.
Yep.
They hurt themselves.